In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police, who investigate crime, and the Crown prosecutors, who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Hey, Jess.
It's one of the most successful brands on television, and after running for almost 2 decades with several countries making their own adaptations, the UK is now getting its very own version of Law & Order. Several episodes from the US original have been adapted to a British setting. Despite the aim to stay true to the American format, though, Law & Order UK will have its very own twist.
When I heard that we were going to do a version, and then I got a call from my agent saying that they want me to go in and see them for it, I was really excited, but I also thought to myself, well, how are we going to have what the American one has, but also make it different? Because obviously you don't want it to be a carbon copy, but I didn't want it to lose what the American one has. So I got the script and I read it, and by its very nature, by our very nature of being British, it's automatically different because our legal system is completely different. So it's got a whole different flavour in that sense. And also, the city plays a very big part in the show. So when you watch the American ones, you know, it looks completely different to the way ours looks because it's all about London in ours. So it instantly has a different flavour. So I thought, well, that satisfies that for me. That, you know, that's enough for the difference. But I was really happy that it has what the American one still has, and that is a real pace to it.
Jono's foster mum, the person who knows him best, says he shouldn't be abandoned.
Former Doctor Who star Freema Agyeman plays alongside Bill Patterson and Ben Daniels, who tells us how much he enjoyed working with Freema.
Freema and I get on so well. We didn't know each other before, but the second we met, we clicked, and we have the same work ethic. We work, like our characters work. And, you know, we phone each other up at sort of like any time of the day and night and go, you know this line? I think it should be something different.
But before the CPS will decide between right and wrong, guilty or innocent, there's the team whose job it is to catch the criminals. The detective unit is headed up by DY Natalie Chandler, played by Harriet Walter, who looks after Bradley Walsh as DS Ronnie Brooks and Jamie Barber as DS Matt Devlin. Now that's a dream team. But getting ready for playing a cop doesn't always involve being good with guns. Bradley had to face something a little bit bigger.
I did have to get a bit bigger, and because of the research done into the alcoholism, the recovering alcoholics, in the main, don't crave. It's not the alcohol they crave; it's the sugar. So through the show, you'll see me eating sweets constantly, or cakes. Sometimes they'll have cut it out, but that's the general characterisation of Ronnie Brooks.
Sweet. Law & Order UK runs on ITV every Monday at 9 p.m.